Today, my goal is to get another franchise that does not have a Super Bowl to hoist the Lombardi trophy. Now, the question is, how long will it take if I give the Panthers a 99 overall quarterback in every Madden I own? Starting in Madden 08, because 07 they didn't let you edit player ratings. Carolina was still in the Jake Delhomme era, 6'2", 215, leading away with Steve Smith, almost a 99 overall, and Julius Peppers. Like, the Panthers were disgusting. They actually had a decent offensive line. Cassie, I don't know how to say. I'm sorry. I'm so bad with names. Every single one is like a gamble, okay? I'm done with the puns. I gotta shout out the newest member of the Bird's Nest, Zach DeVore, becoming a channel member, and it's level 2, man. Thank you so much to everyone that supports the channel. Now let's get back to the video. They got themselves a wild card game, man. 9-7, they make the playoffs. Here's what their schedule looked like, man. They start off with an L early on, won 3 straight. Kind of a streaky team, man, but they ended up squeaking into the postseason. Tom Brady wins the MVP. No top 5 finish for Mr. Delhomme, but he had a great season. 29 touchdowns, only 4 picks, 3,300 yards, 1,600 for Deshaun Foster on the ground. That's one thing about these Panthers. They always had like a good run game growing up, man. D'Angelo Williams, I think he takes over in the next couple seasons. 15 yards a catch for Steve Smith, almost 100 receptions, 14 receiving touchdowns, 17 sacks for Peppers. Mike Rucker with 12. Gonna super sim the wild card game versus Green Bay. We have the 2 overall advantage. All right, let's see how they start off, man. It's snowing in Lambeau Field. 10-minute quarters. Gonna rely on that run game pretty much, and so far so good. 7-7 all. Brett Favre at quarterback, man. The Packers just had decades of great quarterback play. Must be nice. We're down 10-14 to start the second, but we take the lead quickly. We extend it late in the second, though. The Panthers have all the momentum. 40-14. This is a blowout, people. Not quite an NFL record, but one of the most points ever in a playoff game. Jake Delhomme and the Panthers put up 67 against the Packers. Foster and Williams combined for over 200 yards rushing. Steve Smith and Donald Driver both have 14 catches, but Carolina's moving on. Next up is the Panthers and the Eagles. Same exact overall. These teams actually have a pretty crazy history, man. They met in the NFC Championship game in 2003. Delhomme versus McNabb. Panthers ended up moving on. Went to the Super Bowl. Barely lost to the Patriots. So I'm curious how this one's gonna play out, man. Could go either way. Westbrook is on this team. He wasn't on that Eagles team that lost to the Panthers in 2003. So that's a change right there. Panthers off to the early lead, man. This team might be destined to get it done in the first freaking Madden, man. What? We might not even have to go to the Cam Newton era. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to hop in at some point, probably in the next game, just to get some sort of gameplay, you know, just so I can feel what this team is like on the field. Before this video ends, this could be a very quick video, man. 27-14 in the second quarter. 34, like they're on pace for 60 again.
Wait till you see the.
Wait a minute, I jinxed them. Here come the Eagles, man. 35-34. They take the lead in the third quarter off a 21 unanswered to start the second half. Okay, it's tied up. Clutch play, clutch drive from Delhomme and that offense. Oh, we got a good one. We have a great one. Unfortunately, we can't watch it from the broadcast angle. That's not a feature just yet. There's a safety in the fourth quarter. The Eagles take the lead back 52-54. Less than a minute left. The Panthers with the game winner. Fight. David Akers with the game winner. Look at the ending. You had Casey give the Panthers the lead, and then McNabb leads a game-winning drive. Akers with the game winner as time expires. Absolute craziness, man. So many points on the board. 222 rushing yards for Foster. Him and Williams combined for over 300 on the ground, but they did not get it done in the first Madden. On to Madden 09. Delhomme back at a 99 in Madden 09. Steve Smith still 98. Peppers drops to a 96, but Beeson is a 93. Still have some other 90 overalls on the team. D'Angelo Williams takes over as the #1. Jonathan Stewart. This is the era I remember in Carolina. Arguably the best running back duo in the league during this time, with a really good offensive line. A lot of people don't remember that part of it, but yeah, this was a nasty team. Thomas Davis, Kuechly's gonna join him in a few years, but yeah, it is a good one. They could get it done in Madden 09. Another playoff berth and another matchup against the Packers in a wild card. This time they go 11-5, so a slight improvement on their record. Beat a couple nice playoff teams, got a dub against the 13-3 Bucks. Peyton Manning wins the MVP. You can expect him or Brady to get it every year. Look at Jeff Garcia, little nostalgia right there. DeLone with a better pass rating than last year. I think he had the same exact amount of yards, less touchdowns, 26, and more interceptions, 6 on the season. 1,000-yard season for D'Angelo Williams. Steve Smith didn't get 1,000 yards in the air. He was getting kind of old at this point, but I think he still has a few good seasons left. 4 picks for Nate Sally to lead everyone. 13 sacks for Peppers. Gonna go ahead and sim this week. I want to see if they can do it again, beat the Packers, and yes, they do. 19-17. Next up is the Rams, another team that was making a lot of deep runs around this time. So let's see if the Panthers can make it happen, and they don't. 27-17. So the run stops in the divisional in Madden 09. On to the next one. Madden 10, DeLome up to a 99. Smith and Peppers 97. Gross up to a 95. Williams up to a 94. So now they have an elite run game along with probably an elite passing game when you have such a great quarterback. Stored also an 85, so he got better. Musin Muhammad, their wide receiver 2. 3 playoff berths in a row, man. Panthers on a roll. Started off terrible though, losing 3 of their first 4 games, but they really turned it on towards the end. Had a nice little win streak. Brady wins the MVP. Still no top 5 finish for DeLome in this video, but another solid season. 101.6 pass rate, 29 tutties, only 9 picks, 1,200 yards for D'Angelo Williams. Steve Smith with arguably his best season so far, 1,500 yards, 16 touchdowns. He was disgusting in his prime. Another guy you should go back and watch his highlights. Peppers 12 sacks. Wild card game against the Seahawks. Can they get it done? They get the W. Next up is the Bears. DeLone with a nice game, 115 pass rate, 4 touchdowns, only 1 pick. Williams with 141 yards, 6 yards a carry. Musa Muhammad stepping up, man. If he keeps playing like that, look out. Oh, next up is the 12-4 Bears though. Gonna sim this one, see if they can get the W. And they do! On to the conference championship. They kept Cutler in check, man. He threw it 55 times, but 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Meanwhile, DeLome had 3 touchdowns, only 1 pick. Only 28 yards for D'Angelo Williams. How in the world did this team win? Well, it was the passing game, okay? Steve Smith stepping up. Williams, okay, he had a touchdown through the air. And of course, the defense must have played out of their minds. Beasting with the pick. Next up is the 12-4 Cowboys. We're gonna hop into this one. We have the 3 overall advantage. Marion Barber was a monster. They had the 3-star running back, 3-star quarterback. Teams are kind of identical. We have the coaching advantage going to Super Sim all the way to the end of the game. And I just want to see it for myself, how this team does in real time. Down 10-7 after 1. 8-minute quarters. I had to change it up. 10-minute. We were getting some crazy stat lines, but the Panthers are still putting up crazy amounts of points. 35 at the end of the 3rd quarter. And it looks like they're headed to the Super Bowl 50 burger. John Fox has his team in the big game. DeLome, 33.5 pass rating. Had a horrendous game, but he carried the team in the last one. So it's only right that D'Angelo Williams almost averages 8 yards a carry, 233 yards on the ground. I think that might be a playoff record. The run game and the defense carried this one. They're going to need to fire on all cylinders to win the Super Bowl though. 1 game left. Panthers versus the Steelers in the biggest game, 14-2. They have the +1 overall at a 90. Look at the comparisons this time. Coaching is the same. Rush defense, they're 3 stars. Receivers, running backs, and quarterbacks. This team is disgusting. It's the Palomalu era. Going to be very tough to beat them. All right, we're going to do the toss. We're going to do all this good stuff. This could be the last game of the video. Up against this incredible Steelers offense. Heath Miller, Hines Ward, Santonio Holmes. Like, they're a wide receiver factory. Secondary is going to have their hands full. What a dot by Big Ben to Parker on the sidelines. Definitely a solid running back right there, man. This is just unfair how good the Steelers have been for such a long time. It really opens your eyes. Matter of fact, let's just run through it real quick. 93 overall Big Ben, 86 overall Willie Parker. They're starting 2 wide receivers, 80+ overall Heath Miller, 88 overall. Then on defense, 91 Casey Hampton, 88 Lamar Woodley, 95 James Ferrier, Debo Harrison, 97. This is insane. Palomalu, 99. Let me see what happens if I use Peppers. Is he that easy to use? Is it just an automatic sack if you use Julius Peppers, man? There we go. Okay, we got the pressure. We love to see it. Keith Miller's gonna try to chip. He didn't chip. That's an easy sack for Julius Peppers. Never mind. Holmes gets the catch and the touchdown. We already know what this team did on the ground in the last game. I need them to have a repeat performance. Gonna run away from Joy Polamalu as much as possible. Williams, I need a phenomenal game, a career game. Great start. 15-yard gain on his first carry. And now we got them thinking run. We're going to the play action. DeLong out the pocket. Oh yeah. That's a nice pass right there. Tiptoe catch by Jarrett. I don't know why they're so spread out, but I like it like that. Halfback cutback. Actually, it's Jonathan Stewart, the goal line back. We have a tie game. You know what time it is. Super Sim to the end of the game, man. I did my part, tied the game up, got them off to a decent start. Not an amazing one, but good enough to get the W. 21-14 at the start of third quarter. They have a 7-point lead at the end of it. Oh, they extended 35-21. The Panthers won the Super Bowl in just the third Madden, where their quarterback was a 99 overall. I knew it wouldn't take them too long. They had some really good rosters. DeLome had already been to the Super Bowl, so he already had that experience, man. There you go. Let me know which team is next in the comment section. And you can't even call this a Mickey Mouse ring, man. Look at the team they beat. Look at the teams they beat on the way to hoisting the Lombardi, man. John Fox, Super Bowl champion. 42-28 final score. Thank you so much for watching, man. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Please destroy the like button if you did, man. D'Angelo Williams, 200 something rushing yards, 4 touchdowns. Just disgusting, man. They had a great rushing game, and it helps them get the Super Bowl, man. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day.
Stunning like I hit the jackpot. He don't wanna catch a fade. I'ma really get him blacked out. He ain't really about that life. Better breathe before you tap. Bop, steady rocking with the stripes. I'ma really get him checked. Everybody getting checks. Everybody getting bags. Will it end? Will it last? Better cars going fast.
Please don't say you wanna be friends. In my dreams we play pretend. Maybe I can love you endless and this and this.